Welcome back, guys, to another Poke Portfolio video. Thank you very much for joining me today. I just wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt, the heads up. Look what's happened. It's sold out and it's gone. It's all gone. So what are we going to do now? What's going to happen? What do I think is going to happen? And that's what I'm going to talk about today. So yeah, Surgeon Sparks. It's been, obviously, everyone's seen the high demand that's been happening for Surgeon Sparks. We're seeing unprecedented demand in the Pokemon hobby right now. And Surgeon Sparks is at the forefront of that. It's the most recent set, but it's also a very collectible set. You know, the cards in the set are gorgeous and very desirable. So everyone is chasing this set, and I think the FOMO is starting to sort of creep in and build up. So yeah, the Pokemon Center has had these booster boxes in now for since release. So since November, start of November, I think it was released. The Pokemon Center ETB, sorry, has been sold out since the first week. Now, and I believe one of these other products, I can't remember which one, but everything else has pretty much been in stock up until the last 2 weeks, one week. I think everything's been sort of slowly selling out, and the booster boxes have just recently sold out. So you can see there was a purchase limit of 2, which is probably why it took a while to get gone on the Pokemon Center. The UK tend to put on limits for things, which is I think is a good thing. If they haven't got the product, they haven't got the product. Everyone needs to have a fair chance to get the product they want. So I think that's fair. However, it's gone. It's now gone. So the only way you're going to find these now is if they reprint them. So I don't think that's going to happen until late Jan, maybe next year sometime, or you get them through eBay or LGSs at a higher price. So what we're actually seeing right now is the price hasn't really moved. I don't think enough people are talking about this, to be honest, because this is a big thing. This is a big thing. I feel like the weaker hands, the people newer in the hobby, are sort of getting shaken out of the market right now. As soon as they run out of product, guys, I think everyone knows this is such a desirable product. In my opinion, it's gonna start creeping up. It is gonna start creeping up. The supply's gone, so the demand's still there. So 1+1, you're gonna get 2. So yeah, it's still sitting around the 140 mark. 150 there is a bit high. It's still sitting around that 140 mark. But yeah, give it a bit of time to digest what's just happened. Similar to Fusion Strike, what happens is when the booster box sells out on the Pokemon Center website, everyone just starts FOMOing, and then you see a massive spike in demand and volume, and people trying to get in before prices rise too much. So before I go on to TCG Player to have a look at what the singles are doing, I just wanted to let you guys know that I mentioned this in my last video. You could have got it for 135, and it was a great deal. There was a few in stock. I think it was more than 3 plus on the video. So it is now all sold out on Zatu Games as well. But literally like a few days, this was in stock, and it was a great price compared to the eBay listings that were sitting around that 140 mark. Have a little bit of a discount on a great product that's gonna do really well. Yeah, it's now gone. So we're in that market now where product is gonna start, for Surgeon especially, gonna start sort of drying up. I just wanted to take a look at some of these single prices because they've been on the rise, especially in America. I'm not sure what the UK is doing as much. I haven't really checked the eBay listings, so I'm not sure if it's equivalent. I need to go away and do my own research, as should you. But in the US, you can see the Pikachu's still hovering around that $500 mark, guys. Huge card. I didn't expect it to be this big of a card when I was reviewing the pre-release card, the leak cards. I nowhere did I think this was going to be a $500 card. I would not pay that money, no way. So the Latias has been climbing. If I show you a nice little chart, it's been climbing since release. It's had that little, trying to decide where price action is at the start. The volatility at the start is a lot for the market to take. So it takes some time to calm down, and then it's obviously the demand for the card was there, and it's shot up to the upside. So it's gone, peak to trough. It's up a nice 40% there, which is very good return in the space of a month. 40% in a month. Crazy, guys. Crazy return for a month. Let's have a look at the gold Pikachu. Like, what I think this is one of my favorite cards out of the set. It's up there. It's either what the top three is top three. So, and I think the market agrees with me. So, which is always nice to see. It's always nice to see. It started off at a $70 card, came down, and now it's just ridiculous. 193% in a month. 1 month. And it just goes to show that the gold cards aren't printed to the same extent as all the other cards. Maybe it's similar to the special illustration rares, but it's not printed to the same level as the other rare cards. So it has that scarcity, but the gold cards aren't normally very desirable. So you get the lower prices on other sets and other cards in other sets most of the time. Now, what happens when the gold card is desirable? I think this happens. That you get a desirable card that's hard to pull. The price just goes up. Same with any card. So the Milotic, one of my other cards that I saw great potential in, has done an 85% move in a month as well. It did hover around that $80 mark for a long time, from the 8th all the way to the end of the month, and then it just started going. It just started going, and to be fair, guys, it is a gorgeous card, so I can't really complain about that. I always thought it would be top 4, top 5, and the Hydreigon has also had nice little price action here. We've seen, it was around 74, wasn't it, on the low? Something around there, 72. So yeah, it had a weird downward trend at the start. The volatility there was, what the volatility does at the start of release sets, like I say. But it's just had this. Everything's just gone to the upside, and with these sets, guys, it's hard to determine at the start what it's going to do, because you don't know the print run, you don't know the demand. So it takes a while for the dust to settle, and when it does, if it's moving up in a big way, it moves up. It does move up, and Surgeon Sparks is one of those sets that's going to be remembered, for a very, very long time. It is a great set, and that's why I personally went in so heavy on it, and I think a lot of other people did. And I'm going to be most likely holding this for a long time. A long time. I could see it doing something similar to Evolving Skies. It doesn't have the depth that Evolving Skies does. It doesn't have it doesn't have a 1.4k Umbreon or something like that. So it does have some room to grow still, which is good. It's good news for everyone that's in the set, but it is good to see, guys. It's great to see this sort of value that's getting driven in this set. Obviously it isn't sustainable for just in the near term. I think we are going to eventually see reprints which are going to crash the price. I know Pokemon know what they're doing. They're going to need to reprint this set, and I think they know that. It's just because it's so in demand. So when we see that happen, it's going to be, again, it's all short-term volatility, guys. In long-term mindsets, it's not gonna make a difference to you. It's just whatever they print is gonna get eaten up by the market at the end of the day. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. If anything, I'd be picking up some more product And that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But I would be picking up more product if I can. If I've got the funds, I will be. So yeah, this is just a quick little update on Surge and Sparks. I know a lot of people's attention is getting turned to Prismatic, which is in Jan, so it's a month. But I think the Christmas period boom has helped this set greatly. So yeah, guys, if you like this sort of content, please give me a comment and a like down below in the description. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you want to see new content and stay around for that sort of stuff. So appreciate it, guys. I hope you're all having a great day. I'll catch you in the next one.